That doesn't help. Yeah, guys. So I got a panini, a chicken panini, spicy, right? So that's why I'm sweating right now. And then I got gifted black coffee, like Americano, that's gonna be hot. So I'm gonna be sweating more. And the sun's out, so I'm gonna be sweating more. So we're at a cafe right now, down the street from our house. First time for a baby girl to be out at the cafe. Yeah, you too, Mama. It's been a while. It's been a while since you've been here, huh? Yeah. Oh, you guys.
It's been a long time. My strawberry boba tea is delicious, and my orange chai Thai. Shout out to Thai food that they have here in Mauritius because Thai food is really good. But yeah, that is that's what it is. So what are we talking about in this video? Well, I mean, there's a lot to talk about. I mean, I don't know where to begin. There's so much. Where do you think we should begin?
July 4th.
250 years of America's plague on the earth. Just kidding. Was that extreme? I mean, it has been a plague on the earth.
And it's continued to because everybody want to do like that.
Yeah. And, Iran announced they're like, hey, we're going to send you a special surprise on US soil for your 1776 celebration. Now, American media won't report that to you. So you got to look at Iranian media, which will include here on screen so you can see it. You should just read that. Like, hit pause, read it thoroughly, send it to the folks, and just start to question why is CNN not warning you that they want to strike, the Iranians want to strike American soil? And, we did unalive 40 of their leaders, President Trump and the military. And so obviously they're not happy about that. But that's the state of the union. But in other news,
Yeah, some other news, guys. You got to pay attention to how things are moving, how things are shifting. That's why I said July 4th is something, it's going to be a big shift. That's a significant time, 250 years. They've been talking about it ever since the beginning of this year. And it seems like ever since the beginning of the year, things have been going down. All day they're trying to make it seem like things are good, things are not good in America. I guess when it comes to America. Um, so with the heat waves in France too, in Europe, it's more than 1,000 people that passed away, and they're talking about the heat wave is going to be coming to New York too. So and India. Yeah, but it's kind of cold here. It's like a little nippy here. It's not like super cold, like it's snowing, like South Africa or anything. But the last couple weeks, I would say, it's been pretty nippy. Especially nighttime and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it's a shift that's happening, and I don't think a lot of people are prepared. I believe that you gotta buckle down and do everything simple. Um, yeah, yeah.
so many people say because in our state of the diaspora, the mature adult, a lot of the conversations behind the scenes that we've been having is like, how do you generate income? How do you find an online remote job? And I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but as a 10-year entrepreneur in tech, in AI, in marketing, I can tell you on the forefronts, they're not hiring. I'm sorry to tell you, remote jobs are not hiring like they did in 2022. I mean, you can look at the data and statistics to back this up. You want to become a corporate consultant. You want to consult with companies as a B2B vendor. That requires you to have a portfolio, a website, Instagram, LinkedIn, both. We have all, yeah, we on every platform, but not in the way that you would imagine. Put it like that. So if you are interested in leveraging that and understanding how to generate money abroad without depending on W 2, then link in the description, because this week I had my onboarding for a new contract for a new vendor that we're doing. And I have just a little bit of time before I'm in the weeds, before I'm super, super busy. July is always the busy month. So that is that. July is always the busy month. Corporate tech consulting is where it's at. And it's not for everybody, you know. It's mainly for experts. If you have some type of expertise, it could be customer service, you could be a physician, you could be an oncologist, you could be a therapy practice owner, a teacher, a sociologist, somebody who studies law, you could be a student in law, you could be a mathematician, a dentist, but the key is that you have expertise that's high level so that you can come in and do corporate contracting. Now, this can look like public speaking, but in my case and in my client's case on the coaching and executive leadership side, that's writing, that's content, that's it can be graphics as well. So you have some type of expertise that a corporation wants to purchase from you, bulk orders that they want to get from you, Fortune 500 companies, because guess what? Celebrate with me in the comments. Your girl just signed her first Fortune 500 company. Okay. That's a huge deal. 10 years in, I'm just so excited. It's a great seed that's planted. Leave a comment down below and say congratulations. And if you're like, I want to figure out, and here's the thing, I sign corporate contracts like this with a Fortune 500 company without pitching. I don't send any cold pitches. My marketing is warm, inbound content creation, because you do not need a lot of followers. You don't need a huge, I don't know what you would think you would need, but you don't need all that. You just need a portfolio that makes somebody in corporate want to buy, even if it gets 3 likes. And this is just in time for everything that we have that we are doing on the continent, in the country that's number one for doing business. Stay tuned. It's going to be phenomenal, fantastic. Everything is getting situated for a next level. Link in the description if you want one of those 3 sessions that's available. Again, it's for you only if you have expertise in a particular area and you're willing to create a public body of work, blogging, writing, content creation that you give to corporate. Yes, you do have to be consistent, because these corporate buyers, if they can't see you, then they can't buy your stuff. They can't order from you if you're nowhere to be seen, if you're not on LinkedIn, if you're not on YouTube. Again, you can have 4 views, but the third viewer is an executive that runs a Fortune 500 company or that runs an ed tech association in your state and they want to purchase from you. It's that simple, that easy. But you got to be willing to do the work, because it takes work at the end of the day. Freelancing, writing, public speaking, videos, putting your marketing strategy together, your go-to-market strategy, create demand for yourself. You become the product, the business, you become the brand, and corporations will want to buy from you. Then you're going to live your best life. You could be in Costa Rica, you could be in Mauritius, you could be in Panama, you could be in Barbados, you could be in St. Lucia, you could be in St. Kitts, and child, you could be anywhere in the world. And they will want you to come, because when you turn in your bank statements, they see your clients and it's like, oh, who is this? Yes, yes, that's a great vibe. That's it for this video. We'll see y'all later. Shalom, shalom. Share it.